Hi everyone, it's Jess with Kinder Stampo, and today I am part of the PSA Essentials St. Patrick's Day blog hop, and I'm going to be featuring one of their stamp sets. This is actually one of their self-inking stamp tools. However, I'm not going to be using this because I want you guys to see how versatile their stamps are, and you can use them with this tool or without. And what we're going to be creating is this really fun background stamp image here. So let me move this over to the side and show you how we're going to make this card. The base of our card is just going to be an A2 card. I basically just took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper of craft cardstock and I cut it in half. Then I'm going to go ahead and score it. See, now we have something like this. We'll go ahead and take my distress ink and just dab into there and just ink the edges. I want this card to have a very vintagey look, kind of like, I don't know, an old pair of jeans. I don't know why I'm thinking of that, but you'll see when I add the sentiment why I'm thinking of a pair of jeans. We're going to put a couple of layers on here, but let's move this over to the side for now, and let's show you how I'm going to go ahead and use the PSA Essentials image. So basically, they come in a package like this, and these are the interchangeable personal stamps, and there's just a round border with this beautiful image in the center. But for my project, I'm just going to be using the border, and then you see that there's a number of images that you can use to change the center. So I just basically just peeled it off. I'm going to use my chocolate chip stamp pad, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to press into here, and I'm going to put it towards the center, closer to the bottom, like this. Now I'll go ahead and ink again, and then do the exact same thing, close to the top, towards the center, like that. And you see how beautiful those images look. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to ink again, and then we're going to go to the far left, also in the center, and we have that. And then again on the far right in the center of the paper, and press down. Now we have this, right? So you see, I'm basically just setting it up so that everything is evenly placed on the paper. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ink again, and I'm going to go closer to the top, and then just kind of center it here. And now I have this beautiful little image there. I'm going to do the same thing on this side and kind of evenly do it like that. Now we have another one of these beautiful rings, and then do the exact same thing on this bottom, and then on the bottom left. Okay, so you see, now I have this beautiful thing, which reminds me of like some golden rings. They're just really fun background. I love the versatility of the PSA Essential stamps. Not only is it super quick for me to use when I need to stamp my website and my information on my projects, but when I want to use it for something else like creating borders and backgrounds and just simple images on my projects, it works really awesome. So you see now I'm just inking that up. We're going to go ahead and take another piece of layer, and all of these are cut at a 1/4 inch shorter than the previous one. So again, you know, I don't really like measuring. So this one's just a 1/4 inch shorter, and this is going to be the base. And this one is just 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Like that. And we're going to go ahead and use our Helmar tape runner to adhere this on here. So we're just going to head and put some on the corners. Keep in mind that this is really awesome adhesive. So once you put it down, it's going to stay down. So there we go. Our base is just the basic green. Then we're going to take this one, which has kind of like a fleur-de-lis, and just adhere it as well. And I'm thinking this one was 4 by 5 1/4. So again, it's just a 1/4 inch smaller than the bottom layer. And then this one I believe is 3 3/4 by 4 4/4 maybe. And you see I kind of just used some random scraps that I had laying around. This is a great opportunity to use some of your scraps to create different backgrounds. I know sometimes we have extra paper, so this is a good way of using it up. So you see now we have something that looks like that. The next thing I did was I used one of my Spellbinder Nestabilities, and I cut out one of these beautiful little borders. And then I also took one of my 2-inch punches and I cut out this circle. We're just going to ink it like that, and then we'll ink this one up as well. Okay, and now we'll just put a little bit of glue in the center and adhere the 2-inch circle like that. The next thing I did was I used this heart punch, and I cut out 3 little hearts, and then I cut out a little stem. I didn't have a punch for that, so I just had to get creative, and that's okay. Feel free to use your scissors. They're not as scary as they look, so we'll just go ahead and put a little bit of acid-free glue on here, and we'll put one like this closer to the center. Then we'll put some glue again on here and just put it offset to the left. We'll take another heart and then put it to the right of the middle one. Like that. And then this little stem that I cut out, we're just going to put it on the bottom. So pretty easy. Like that. So you see where we're going with that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few zap dots. Just grab those really quick. And there's just these black zap dots. I'm going to turn this around and just put 3 on here. You don't need very many for this. And then you're just going to peel the backing off like that. And then just put it in the center like this. Then I've gone ahead and I've stamped up using an alphabet stamp, and I just did Lucky Me. So I'm going to just ink this up a little bit. And this is why I was thinking kind of like, I don't know, distressed jeans or something, just because the font is really vintagey on here. And then I'm just going to grab a few more zap dots, and I'm going to use the smaller ones for this, and I'll put, again, just a few on the back of both sentiments. And we'll peel the backing off like this. We'll put one kind of offset like that, and then we'll take this one and kind of just put it like that. Okay, So that's how I use my PSA Essentials stamp set to make a really fun background for this card. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tip, and I look forward to sharing new ideas with you really soon. Thanks for watching.